Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Claw. I'm James McMahon, and with me is Gorilla Mezzo.
Hey, oh shit, fuck me. Hey everyone, there's yawning there. Hello everyone, it is Gorilla Mezzo, and we are live in Anaheim, California, right down the street from the old Disneyland or World, whichever the fuck one it is. And we are here for Monday Night Claw. Oh, right, yeah. And it's a sham of a show, folks, because we're starting off with a needless punishment of Tarsus in a handicap match set on by James McMahon himself against Flat Fart and Table Leg Wanger. And I don't know, I guess Mr. McMahon's reasoning on this one was that Tarsus didn't put on a good enough main event show or let himself get knocked out of the main event. I don't know how you could possibly justify any of the insanity that happened last week as Tarsus's fault. Maybe Jins can fill in that bullshit for me, though.
Well, yeah, that seems completely reasonable, doesn't it? Just like EAB, who faced punishment for being pathetic, tapping out to a half crab. It's the same kind of thing here, isn't it?
Getting ambushed in the backstage area and having your match canceled against all of the bylaws of the JFW, and then being cemented by the ownership himself 5 days later. That's really Tarsus's fault.
Yeah, what a pussy.
Yeah. Well, this is what we're getting for the JFW from now on, I guess, everyone.
You know that it would happen in real life as well. It would be. If it literally happened, Vince would be like, oh my god, what a whip. Like the way they do all fucking crazy. Like it's crazy all the fucking how petty it all is, isn't it? So this is pretty on brand, really.
I definitely agree that you are being petty, but hey, here comes Tarsus, and he has a real chance here to turn some heads and show how screwed he was. But to do it, he's going to have to be two very large men in the ring. And I don't know, that's a tall task to ask of anyone. But Tarsus has impressed in pretty much every match he's been in. If anyone could do it, it might be him.
Yeah. Not really. He's a wimp who got beaten up backstage. I mean, to be fair, he got beaten up backstage by the premier talent in JFW. Mr. Jimmy Fantastic, the extra arms champion himself. So, that's kind of fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, hashtag not my champion. He's trending right now. Hello, Shore Sheargrass.
Oh, hello everybody. He's so buff, isn't he, Flat Fart? God, I get excited just looking at him.
I don't doubt for a second. Flat Fart continuing his long career in Rebel in the Blood Bowl world for Team Fantastic. Somehow still alive, but maybe thinking about retiring and going full time in the JFW. Even though we have unprotected chair shots and all sorts of mayhem, probably a lot safer than ever having to face Sage again in Blood Bowl.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, he should lose
right.
He should lose his shoulder pad now.
And joining Mr. Flat Fart in this handicap match is going to be Jimmy Fantastic's #1 fan, his cheerleader, his sidekick, his little Weasley henchman. This man right here, Table Leg Wanger.
He is not his henchman, he is his partner in crime, as it were. Of course, Jimmy Fantastic, not a criminal, a perfectly upstanding member of the, some would say, wrestling's Mr. Nice.
Yeah, some would say. I'm not sure we could verify that though.
No, but rumors have it. It is a hell of a cape, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hand-me-down from Jimmy Fantastic, who recently ditched it. But Table Leg had the sides let out so he could keep wearing it. Probably still smells a little bit like Jimmy. Min Max Tastic.
Hey. There's nothing wrong with that. Jimmy could probably sell his bathwater if he wanted to.
Yeah, to table leg, I do agree with that. Though. Yes, good job, Jim.
To anybody. Especially Belle Delphine. And then she could reuse it. She could reuse it and then sell it for less than it was worth.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about now.
She's the one who sells the bathwater.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah, literally what some girl does.
Yikes. Hey, well, if idiots buy it off of her.
I know, right? Fucking mental.
And there we go. 2-on-1. We have yet to see anyone in the JFW triumph in what I am now calling a Mr. Min-Max-tastic. Fuck, I thought I had something there. I don't have it. It's a Jim McMahon screw job match is what it is, or a punishment match. We'll call it a punishment match. Oh, jeez. And there you go. Flatbart running down Tarsus right off the bat. Tarsus knowing even if he can get a leg up on Flatbart, he's got table leg, whose multiple legs are ready to go over in the other corner, and he has to save his energy for both. So he's got to, portion it out a bit, and that's no easy task when you've got a guy the caliber of Flatbart beating on you.
That's very true.
And already, yeah, exactly, Lean Garrow. The whole JFW universe wondering what could possibly be held against Tarsus for getting his ass kicked backstage in a surprise attack last week on our pay-per-view by Jimmy Min-Max-tastic, then being replaced by the same man in his title match, and then not getting a title match to boot. It's just all sorts of a screw job. And from where I'm sitting in my commentary booth in Anaheim, Florida, I'm saying that this one's rotten all the way to the top. That's right. I think it's Mr. Jim McMahon himself pulling strings here to get his favorite Jimmy Min-Max-tastic the belt and dominance. Puts him in the main event against some scrub who's never won a match. And here we go. Welcome to the new world that is the JFW. The ego trip for Jim McMahon and Jimmy Min-Max-tastic.
Well, that's shocking behaviour, and that's no way to talk about your employer, is it? The benevolent owner of the JFW who employs both of us, may I say, Gorilla Mezzo.
Yeah.
And he's a lovely fella.
And I know my worth to the broadcast, so I know Jim McMahon ain't firing me anytime soon. I'll just keep on talking exactly the way I want to talk about this event.
That's true. You are the heart and soul of the JFW. Go on. But still, maybe you shouldn't be such an asshole.
I will take that under advisement, Jim.
Thanks.
Well, you'd have to ask Spirametso. That's more his thing than mine, Frostlord, if it's anyone's. But I think those were always rumors that were a little bit too heavily invested in some stoner pulling his thumb out of his ass and doing anything as a side project. I don't think we're going to see shit anytime soon. Literally and physically.
Oh, they actually look a bit like a tag team, these, don't they? Flat
yeah, they kind of do.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hopefully for Flatbart, Jimmy Min-Max-tastic doesn't see that comment and get jealous and be like, oh, well, I better remove Flatbart from any and all contention the way he's done to Tarsus, based solely on the fact that a few people made a couple, beautiful moonsault, a couple limited jokes about a passing resemblance between their faces. And look at this top rope table leg. Cool. Does the moonsault, does the big elbow. That could be it already for Tarsus to pin.
Could. And he was right on the ball, the ref, but only a two.
Just a 2 count there.
Top rope
table
winding.
leg was a little bit rattled up, but now he's looking. Oh no, he's not tuning up the van. But he was a little rattled, a little slow to get that pin. But even still, 2 huge moves from a huge man. And Tarsus is pretty much exactly where you'd expect him to be in this match. And now here we go. Here comes the band being tuned up, and the super kick is coming.
Oh, he missed!
No, Tarsus dodges it and does nothing to take advantage. Oh dear. Thought for just a hope shines eternal, and by eternal I mean 1.5 seconds before right back in to being massacred in the middle of the squared circle.
Brilliant. Fucking sick Frost. Hello, Night Demon. Hello, everybody as well.
It's almost like we're kind of making this all up as we go along, Frostlord.
Oh god, brutal stuff from Flatfire.
Yep, Flapfart tags in here and just keeps picking at the bones. But Tarsus trying to get back vertical, and look at this.
No,
Oh, big ending there. I don't think he's going to get a pin out of it. He's certainly going to try, though. This would be shocking. Just the 2 count.
Oh, he's got the top rope, though.
Oh, boy. He's feeling it now. But, I mean, again, he could get a pin in. The table leg is right there to break it up if he wants to. Oof, big knee drop from the top rope. Staggers him a little bit, though. And he's going up again. We saw this from table leg. Now we're seeing it from Tarsus. Oh!
Oh, wow.
The big moonsault into the pin, but here comes table leg. Nope, maybe not.
Oh, he nearly won.
Just the 2 count. I thought for a second he was going to steal it, Jim.
Oh, my God. That was so close.
Unbelievable stuff by Tarsus. Trying to outlast these two, but this is where the toll gets out. He's going up again! 3rd time on the top rope. Tarsus is a man possessed right now. The dead man drop. And there's table leg for the breakup. He had him, Jim. He had Flapfart pinned.
Maybe. Unbelievable.
Oh, and the ref got taken out in the process. Might be dead. Oh, no.
His neck snapped back there.
Yeah, it sure did. I saw that. And now the triple German suplexes. Oh, dear. And now it looks like that flurry might have been. Oh, maybe not.
Needs a rest.
Just Tarsus, maybe wisely catching his breath there, but he's going to have to get something going here. And I don't know how he's going to do it with the man advantage in the corner there.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Very good commando reference there. So she's rough. If that's what it was. Otherwise, don't care. Reminded me of Commando, so that's good enough.
Fair enough. And the armbar on Tarsus. Be ashamed to tap out here after that big flurry, but nope. Eventually, Flapfart gets tired of hurting him and breaks it up. Oh no! But the Alt F4. The Alt F4 in place, and that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And sure enough, exactly what you expect out of a handicap match happened there. Tarsus really did take it to Flapfart. Had a chance at the win. I thought he had it, Jim, but just could not deal with table leg breaking up that pinfall.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Tarsus did beat the AAB, didn't he? Like when he was himself, he beat the AAB.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Tarsus is an excellent competitor. Really, the only thing that slowed him down was, being removed from a match he was supposed to be in.
Yeah. Sucks to be Tarsus here, especially when you get the shit kicked out of you.
Sucks to be Tarsus. Oh, that dead man drop headbutt there was pretty nice. Definitely had the 3 count.
Ref got destroyed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that ref weighs like $160. Table leg ran right through him to get to that pinfall. Well, Lemon, I think we had that question answered last week at Money in the Ass. They are definitely two people. We've seen them in the same place at the same time at this point. And I think all Tarsus's passing resemblance was a means to an end for Jimmy Minmax-tastic to weasel his way into the Extra Arms Belt Championship match. But now we have Squirrel Dude coming into the ring, and what's he gonna say? I believe he's calling out Rick Reckless for that title shot that he got denied last week. Both of those two very, very good friends. Probably going to be able to find an accord, though. It'd be really hard to think that Rick Reckless might welch on that offer and leave Squirrel Dude hanging.
Yeah, absolutely. He said he would give him the shot, didn't he? So
yeah, he said just wait a week. Squirrel Dude's even for a Texan, he's a patient guy. So I gotta believe he's out here and he's gonna be ready to fight. And I think I think we'll be in for a hell of a match between these two.
Yeah.
And here he comes, Squirrel Dude. Let's go ringside. Hear what he has to say. Well, boy, howdy. I sure am happy to have given Rick Reckless that week off so he could rest up. I didn't want him coming the day after his match. I didn't really think about it at the time. But now we got Rick Reckless on a week's rest. We got Squirrel Dude on a week's rest. And I'm ready for our big match for the Chaos Chosen Championship. I cannot wait to hang out with my good buddy Rick in this ring and put that title line on the line. Fuck. And so Rick, why don't you get yourself out here and we can just get this going now. I think that's what the audience wants to see. So I would love to hear from you right now, Rick, if you got something for me.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it, Gorilla? Let's see. Something must.
Yeah, sure sounds like Squirrel Dude. He is booked for a match later. Oh wait, here we go. I think we've got something coming from Rick himself.
Yeah.
Hey everybody! It's been a week and I was really excited to defend my title on Monday Night CAW. But there's something important I need to talk to you about. Ike. ICKE. What's his name? David Ike. David Ike. I really appreciate you guys watching today. We're gonna get through this Chaos Chosen Champions Club. It's tough. Life's weird right now. Oh. We're gonna get through this, okay? Fuck!
Well, what the hell was that?
What? Well, I don't know what's going on here, but Squirrel Dude looks a little confused and upset now, too. He's just shouting into a mic that he turned off so I don't have to do his dumb voice again. And I don't know what Rick was even talking about. There's something going on there. Did he maybe catch a head injury on Sunday when he won his title? I don't remember him getting dropped on his head. Oh, man, but hey, wait. But here comes Aardvac, the Money in the Ass a contract winner who could technically cash in at any time on Rick Reckless or any title higher than Rick Reckless's and get his title shot. It looks like Aardvac is answering the call that Squirrel Dude was making. Maybe he thinks because Squirrel Dude's the number one contender, but he's also in his own brain and contractually a number one contender. Maybe he's thinking, let's hear what he has to say. Jim, what does he have to say?
Well, let's find out. Hello. I was backstage. I was watching the video. I don't know what's happening with Rick, but I'm here and I don't want you to hurt me, but if you want to have a match, maybe we could have a match.
Well, I mean, tarnation, I ain't one to turn down a good match offer. I'd love to face off against you. I mean, I almost won that Money in the Ass contract myself, but hey, boy, howdy shucks, you certainly outdid me and won that match. So, I mean, I guess so. But like, I wanted Rick tonight. I was supposed to get a title shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like a title shot too, and I mean, I do have the Money in the Ass briefcase, But please don't hurt me. But maybe we could have a match if you'd like to. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna go on for a while, I think, Jims.
I think it might do, Gorilla.
I think if I'm gonna get a match tonight, I mean, if I'm not gonna get a match tonight, I'd rather have one than not. So, looks like Rick ain't even in the building. That didn't look like the backstage. I'm pretty disappointed about this. But yeah, Arvac, I guess you want to go. I'll go with you, and I'll try not to hurt you, but I probably will.
Okay then, let's have a match. I like being on television, punching and kicking, and entertaining the fans, but please just don't hurt me.
I mean, I already said I probably might end up hurting you. It is a wrestling match and all. It's dangerous stuff, but, I'm not going to be lured in. If this is some sort of mind game that you think you can just play with me just because I'm like a dumbass Texan, it ain't going to work. I've seen your record, and I know you're a hell of a competitor in the JFW. I ain't going to sleep on you and pretend I ain't going to hurt you just so you can kick my ass.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Three words.
I don't like
Shut
getting
up,
hurt, man.
cunt.
I've got my body armor on. I've got my big coat. When I come to the ring, I don't like getting cold. I don't like getting hurt. I just don't want to get hurt. So, but I will give you a match. Maybe, it'll be fun for the audience.
Oh, God, why can't you skip the rest of these fucking cutscenes? Okay, I mean, yes, I'll give you a goddamn match. You want it now? You want it later? When do you want to have it? I just want to wrestle somebody, damn it. So, hey, you can skip. Bye. Well, it looks like Squirrel Dude and Aardvac at a battle, a battle on the mic there, which of course Jimmy lost once again for some arbitrary reason.
Yeah.
It looks like they have booked themselves a little friendly match later on in the show that was already booked on the claw card for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, so that all happened. So back to the main story. It looks like Squirrel Dude not getting his title shot this week. Rick talking nonsense. Don't know what's going on in his head. We got to find out more. But before we do that, we have two of the best tag teams in the JFW. Dansk Revolution versus the fucking Rats, Finny and Chunter. And my word, I can't wait to see this. I've been waiting for Dansk Revolution to really break out, and this could be their opportunity. Imagine pinning the fucking Rats and going up right up into the stratosphere with Dressed for Business, who already has a win over them and is walking around like they are the number one contenders, and they might well be. But boy, would I love to see Zitak the Dane and P2K get up there as well.
Yeah, they're great. They're great, aren't they, those two? Big fan favourites. Haven't really had the record to match how popular they are. And obviously the fucking Rats are both popular and have an incredible record. But, maybe they can do it. You need to win the pelts. Lemon is good.
Yeah, you've gotten yourself into a position where you could take those belts off the fucking Rats, but until they get taken off them, it's hard to imagine them losing.
Yeah. They did lose in their tune-up match before Money in the Ass, but that's different to losing in the heat of battle, isn't it? 5G has broken Rick's mind.
It seems like it's that title in my brain, Jim. Like Clavius won it first and did similar things with less public displays, but he just wanted to melt away and disappear with that title. The lure of the Chaos Chosen Championship really seems to get into these competitors' heads.
Yeah, maybe that is what it is.
But here we go. The two heads champions, the fucking Rats, Finny and Chunter. Here they are.
They didn't always have them, but they got them pretty quickly.
Glorious. No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Calcium, yeah, I know. Rough
Currently
days in
looking for a
Calcium
manager
Town,
that isn't
but hey,
going to fuck
I
me
think
off
there's
for
a
a
lot more to
Scottish
be heard
bellend.
from both of those guys.
Glorious. Thank you very much, Calcium, for staying fantastic for fucking nearly forever, innit? Fucking hell. Nearly 10 beaver pregnancies. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. Tier
And
2
here
as
they
well.
are.
Glorious.
Z-Talk the Dane. Oops, sorry. Z-Talk the Dane and K-Fog out and about and ready to rumble.
Oh yeah. What an entrance. The fucking nails. The nails crack me up every time. Like, there's so much going on in this entrance, isn't it? But I always enjoy the nails as well.
I still think, as you've pointed out in the past, Kev's little leap here whoop, is the best thing in the JFW. Making it rain, and he is ready to entertain.
A hell of an entrance, that. Holy shit.
And we are off. We have seen the fucking Rats win almost every match they've been in. The times they haven't, though, are these kind of throwaway matches. Could this be one of them?
Yeah, maybe. Oh god, what's this maneuver?
Oh, big backbreaker, underhook backbreaker. And Chunter taking it right to Z-Talk the Dane.
Incredible. God, the heat is getting to me like fucking hell. That was weird voice he's got, hasn't he, Arthur?
It was something. It was a decision made. It was no unseen walker.
I'll confess, I had no idea what to do until about a second before I had to open my mouth.
I assumed as much. Shio, let me tell you, if you have not experienced the fucking Rats before, you are about to see exactly how to make those comically large, rubber-looking but real feet completely usable and effective.
Yeah, they use.
Once the brainworms settle.
Yeah, they use those big feet to great effect. Fucking rats. Chunter and Xenomorph head. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, dear.
And there it is, the tag team acumen. As always, the Rats know the bare minimum of how to tag out. That's more than can be said about a lot of tag teams.
Yeah. PTK.
But PTK with the huge size advantage, throwing Finny around, but Finny able to use his speed to get right back on top and get him out of. Oh, here we go. Here's the feet. Boom! The double shot to the head, and that one took a lot out of PTK.
Yeah. See, that answers any questions about whether the big novelty feet are a handicap.
Yeah.
As they slam into the side of PTK's head.
Now, PTK's big novelty calves and feet might the jury's still out on those ones. Oh, but here we go. Little tag team maneuvering here. Woo, big double body backdrop.
It's giant forehead. Oh, great stuff.
And Z-Talk doing all he can to stay out of the danger zone in that corner. And casually walking Finny right over to his own corner for a mighty shoulder wrench.
Yeah, he's more rat than man.
That is a hell of a chest.
Oh, dear. Whoa. Some good tagging from Dance Dance Revolution, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah.
Chunter's screaming for the tag.
Yeah, but not getting it. And here we go. PTK getting to show off his size and his strength a little bit.
What a maneuver. Ooh.
Oh, but there, Dragon Screw to counter, and Finney now can tag out and does.
Yeah. Big boy Chunter's in.
Yep, and a quick counter. Oof.
What a maneuver. In for the armbar.
Into an armbar to work over the big man. And the ref is having problems. Oh, boy. Ah, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
The ref's had enough. He's trying to commit Sudoku.
Brainworms hit the ref pretty hard there. In the JFW show, that is called the Brainworms, as you can see from Lemon's emote there. It is probably known as the most challenging aspect of professional wrestling. Is not beating your opponent in the ring; it's beating your own brainworms and then being able to try to beat your opponent in the ring.
Oh dear me. Oh.
Oh, and here we go, the big... Oh God, no! Oh, God, no! Oh, Finney might be dead.
Yeah,
Finney hung up on those ropes. That looked horrible.
It did look very painful.
That can snap your neck. Those ropes are no joke. Yeah, if anyone ever wondered how all these wrestlers suffer from brainworms and CTE and everything else, it's from stuff like that. Oh, big power maneuver there by Finney, and look at that nice tag team effort. But looks like PTK might just be able to get right back up and tag out here.
Yeah, he just shrugs it off.
Well, he might not even need to tag. A big splash in the corner.
Incredible
And now
stuff
Chunter
from
worked
PTK.
into Dunsk Revolution's corner.
Oh, well done, PTK. Cheeky.
And we're just going back and forth here.
There's the fucking tag though.
Yeah, another tag maneuver coming. Nice
Very
little
nice.
double axe handle onto the wrist.
Oh,
And a beautiful counter.
Oh,
Oh, look at
nice.
that. Beautiful counter. Steps through and gets the power bomb.
don't think I've seen that move before.
No, I don't think so either. Z-Tox has a couple of pretty cool moves.
Yeah. Oof.
He also gets his ass kicked a lot. Oh, another nice counter there.
Yeah.
Stays in vertical base control on Chunter. And it is a really, really good showing by Dance Dance Revolution tonight. Can they keep it up, though? Oh,
Yeah, one of the best, I think.
lovely kick. Oh, yeah, by far. I mean, they've had some fun moments in ladder matches, but just start to finish. And look at this. I don't even remember what Z-Tox's finisher is. $1 million? No.
We won't know.
No, we're not
either.
going to find out.
Chunter counters it. Whoa, look at that.
Oh, and he's fired up the kip up. Oh, he does, does he do Apollo Cruz's finisher?
Yeah, that's who trained him.
Yeah. So it's like a weird running power slam.
Oh, that's nice,
Oh,
isn't it?
beautiful move. And Z-Talk, really, he's going to need... Oh, he's feeling it now. Z-Talk's really going to need PTK to cover this pinfall, because we're getting close, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no, but nobody home there.
Oof.
And now, oh, Chunter, so quick. The fucking rats, as always. Turning it right around. Oh,
And more big feet to the head.
yep. Stretching him out there. Oh, but he flips over for the pin. No, kicks right out.
Oh, it's the crystal walls of Chunterino.
Yeah, and he locks it in. And the worst named move in wrestling
Thanks.
does not get him a tap out. And Z-Talk really proud of himself, but does not protect the hot tag, and now he might pay for it. Maybe not.
He likes taunts, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's pretty worked up right now.
Oh, brutal kicks.
Absolutely. Stomping a mud hole now. And really, really good showing here again for BTK and Z-Talk.
Yeah,
Dance Revolution on top of the Rats currently, but they are the fucking Rats, and we know how easy it is for them to just natural one-turn their way out of any problems.
Yeah.
And Chunter is completely out of it outside of the ring right now, but Finney getting the tear going.
Oh, nice.
Oh, in for the pin. Oh no, PTK, no! PTK tripped trying to save that pin, fell down nowhere near the pinfall. Z-Talk did all he could to kick out before the 3 count. Whoa, PTK, just a little outside on that one.
Uh-oh. Here come
Double
the feet.
feet coming again. Boom! Sends him into the corner. Is he going up for the... No, he's not going up for the coup de grace.
Uh-oh. And all of a sudden, the Rats look in control again.
Yeah, that's how it happens. But here's Z-Talk, stretching out those quads. Oh, pretty nice, but he is in the wrong corner to be doing this offense.
Oh!
Yeah, code breaker. And the pin, and K-Fog's gonna have to do better, and he does. Protects the pin. Oh, but the fucking Rat's not letting him. Oh no! PTK gives him what for?
Yeah. Breaks up the pin and punches him in the gob.
And now Z-Talk has a chance here, but it's not gonna be easy.
Gets him back into that corner. Got to tag in K-Fog here. He's been out for ages, hasn't he, Z-Talk?
He has, yeah. Oh, no. Instead, I think we might just have a vicious stare down. Look at the intensity in both of these competitors' eyes as they just stare each other down. This is some of the most exciting action you'll ever see in professional wrestling. The big corner stare down. And what's going to happen, Jim? I don't even know.
Wrestling with them.
Oh, and Chunter wins it. Chunter fights out of the stare down. And now could he be setting off for his own stare down? No, he rightfully tags out the thing that Z-Talk failed to do. And look at this shit. Boom. That could be it. And here we go. Finney setting up to end this. It's all going to be on PTK now to save it. Oh, God, the Bloody Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And here comes the pin.
Could be too far away for PTK. No, he still gets that.
Chunter got stuck in the corner, couldn't protect it. Just pin him again, Finney. Pin him again.
Oh, Z-Talk counters. Still alive. Oh, for the time being.
Yeah. Oh boy, and this one's really heated up. What a match, Jim.
Incredible.
We've had it all. We've had some big maneuvers, some great tag team acumen, some near falls, and tons of brainworms. To me, that's a hell of a JFW match.
Absolutely.
The only thing it's missing is furious action backstage, like when Scarametzo took on the Golden Fagor that one time.
Fuck off.
The triple power bomb from Z-Talk today. And now Z-Talk needing a breather.
Looking like
as does PTK.
Looking like PTK's servicing Hornswoggle down there. Just
Oh, the standing senton. Or shooting star press, excuse me.
This could be it. It was!
Shelter, shocked at the non-kickout, didn't even bother protecting it. Good thing Z-Talk went to the outside to rest up before doing that single move and getting a pinfall on a guy who'd been down for about a minute. And just like that, the fucking Rats have lost their second match in a row, and all of a sudden, everyone in the JFW is tweeting that Dance Revolution deserves to be the #1 contenders. But I think Dress for Business might have a thing or three to say about that, as Lemon just pointed out.
Yeah, they might get fucked, you little cunt. Fuck off. I think they might. Oh dear me.
Oh boy, Jim, that was a great match.
It certainly was.
But speaking of great matches, Squirrel Dude versus Aardbeck, we saw them converse oddly about setting this match up, and well, here we go. No reminders needed. Aardbeck winning the Money in the Ass contract a week and a half ago, or a week and a day ago, and Squirrel Dude, the former Chaos Chosen Champion, tried to put it up for a weekly open challenge, but he lost his first one and then had to give up his title shot so Rick Reckless could get in and get it. And now Rick seems to be skirting, giving him his title shot right back. It's a weird set of events around that belt.
Yeah.
But what we do know is these two guys are top tier competitors in the JFW, and we might go 2 for 2 in great quality matches tonight before we get to our bullshit main event.
I don't mean about bullshit, it's the biggest dude in the JFW versus the best dude in the JFW. What could be more exciting
EAB's in
than
the main
that?
event too?
Huh?
EAB's in the main event?
No, he's the same size as Crusher though.
Oh, is he? The same weight too?
Yep.
Are you sure of that?
Yep.
You sound very confident.
Yep. The two ass champs.
That's like having the $1 million belt and calling yourself a champion. I mean, you're not wrong, Lean Guerra, but doesn't mean anything if no one wants to compete for it, except your butler.
Wow, take that back, Dave. Crusher is a top competitor in the JFW. He's terrifying. He's a monster, literally a monster. Now imagine if Jimmy Fantastic could beat him. What a hero Jimmy would be there. He would be absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure we're in for a real hell of a fight tonight.
Yeah.
But speaking of hells of a fight, out wiggles Aardvac, and we have got a light heavyweight match between two of the top guys in the division. Oh, he doesn't wiggle out when he's got the briefcase.
No, not when he's got the briefcase.
He's
no.
all business in his sandals and homeless man chic gear.
Yeah. And he's really imploring Squirrel Dude to not hurt him.
Well, that's a two-way street in my books, Jim. If you're gonna ask someone not to hurt you, you gotta not hurt them back. And as soon as that trust is broken, game fucking on.
Yes. Absolutely, they're in the circle of trust. And what's gonna happen? In this, oh, do you know what? What's gonna happen in the squared circle of trust?
Ha ha ha! That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Oh, and Squirrel Dude starting immediately by trying to hurt Aardvac. Aardvac returns the favour. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, these are in this at this weight class. You see a lot of technically proficient wrestlers, a lot lot of early maneuvering with the arm grabs and the drags and the headlocks and whatnot, jockeying for an advantage here. And, you look at these two competitors, you kind of got to give the edge there to Squirrel Dude. He has spent a lot of time compiling a lot of Google spreadsheets to calculate the odds of every single early grapple. And there we go. It pays off where he gets that big suplex neck breaker and now standing tall.
Yeah, that was very interesting. That was the longest exchange I think we've had to start a match, wasn't it? Very, very interesting. And yes, Squirrel Dude all in control here, isn't he? Kicking fuck out of Aardvark so much for not hurting him.
Yeah. You can see him working over Aardvark's arm. Of course, Aardvark's finisher is the arm, whatever you call it.
Disarmer.
The Aardvark. Yep, the disarmer. Oh, look at this! I thought he was going for the traditional JFW, hang him up on the ropes, and he threw him to the outside instead.
Yeah, that was really cool. Hobo versus the Golden Boy, yeah, pretty much. There's quite a few Golden Boys in the JFW, isn't there?
Well, I mean, there's two that are mostly wearing gold, if that's what you're implying. If there's a golden boy in the JFW, it's got to be Jimmy Min-Max Tastic, who doesn't really even have to compete, who just needs to keep in Mr. Jim McMahon's good graces, and he'll get anything he wants.
That's a bit much. I mean, everyone's.
I just call him like I see him, Jim, and that's my speculation based off of all of the bullshit we saw go down last week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You sound very sincere about that, Jim.
I am.
But I know you're also a entirely impartial advocate of the JFW, just like myself. So I know neither of us would be taking sides in this.
No, of course not. No.
No, we are by all things considered in the professional wrestling world, journalists and press, and we are covering with as much neutrality as we can muster. Always will. And that's our guarantee to our JFW audience.
Yes, and to also guarantee to our glorious champion, Jimmy Fantastic, the best person, the best wrestler who's ever lived.
You're not making my job easy here. I mean, I can do what I can do, but it's a trying to continue the facade of neutrality for the commentary team is about as difficult as trying to beat Skurametso in a backstage brawl. It just ain't gonna happen.
And tell you what, this has been a beatdown from Squirrel Dude. He's really up for it.
Sure has. Squirrel Dude fired up. Again, Aardvark has won a ton of matches in the JFW, winning that hellacious Money in the Ass match. But Squirrel Dude is, again, we've always regarded him as one of the most technically proficient wrestlers in the JFW. And I hate to imply that Squirrel might be a little bit upset at all of the events that have just transpired in the last week over the Chaos Chosen Championship title and his good friend Rick Reckless. But here we are. We're seeing a man possessed right now, even though he's getting his ass kicked currently.
Yeah, he had been kicking the shit out of Aardvark, but there you go. He's countered and he's hit him with a big suplex. Oh, and now he's gone for this submission maneuver here. Oh, instantly broken up. Happens a lot that with the finishers, doesn't it? I've noticed.
Yeah.
They seem to get countered more than the normal finishers.
Nice arm drag there by Squirrel, but can't capitalize on it. Oh, but here we go. Hypes himself up. Uh-oh. And what do we got coming here? Oh, maybe nothing. Looked like he was about to do something awesome.
Yep, it did look like it. Very good, Bezel.
We haven't seen the Squirrel Dude jump away from his opponent and throw a forearm will crash into the mat maneuver in a while, and that has ended matches forward.
Yeah, he did just miss with a drop kick earlier. Completely.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Yeah, he did. Hello, Saturtone. Jimmy Fantastic. He's you may have spotted him. He's the new Extra Arms champion. You know, he beat EAB easily, and now he's fighting on possibly the greatest super heavy of all time himself, Crusher, in a monumental matchup here on the club.
A man who has never won a single match in JFW, has all the size, but has all the skill and grace of the Great Khali.
That's not true. He's way better than the Great Khali, and he's won some matches.
Well, Aardvac taking a little bit of a breather there. Oh, and it worked out for him.
Shut up for you. Yeah, the breather's quite good. Oh, gets countered. And he's on the top rope.
Oh, he is.
Oh!
Oh, no! Tried to throw a phenomenal forearm into a power slam. What a maneuver by Aardvac, and now the pin.
That was incredible.
Just a 1 count.
That was incredible, wasn't it? That count. That's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa. Oh dear, going for a submission maneuver. Squirrel Dude breaks out and lays him out.
And here we go. Now Squirrel Dude.
Oh, the vicious neck crank. We've seen that in matches before.
We sure have.
Oh, oh. Oh boy. Brutal. And now the Calf Crusher in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking bad. Real bad for Aardvac.
And he taps out to Squirrel Dude. No surprises there. Squirrel Dude is a man on a mission right now. But Aardvac, no, and he's got that contract.
Yeah, he could. He's not really going to care too much about this. I don't think Aardvac. He
kind of tapped in last minute, so he might as well tap out pretty quick too. There was a weird pause in the ring there. I thought someone was running out or something.
Yeah, I thought it fucking crashed.
Yeah, but once that calf crusher's in, if you can't get to a rope, it's better to just call it quits because you can get some serious lower leg massages from that thing. It's like foam rolling yourself, Jim.
Yeah, that's bending his leg exactly the way it's meant to be bent. I mean, you can't really emphasize just how much that hurts.
Well, I will. All joking aside, that move actually very much hurts. And if you ever want to find out, just lie flat and have someone stand directly on your calf with all their weight. It's not pleasant. But it still looks like he's massaging. Especially when he has those big foam kick pads on.
Wow, yeah, so Squirrel Dude, surely they're gonna have to, there's gonna have to
I think next week we are getting our Rick Reckless versus Squirrel Dude match.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I don't think there's any way to avoid it any further.
No.
But next up, we have an Extreme Rules match between two other guys lower down the card. Otter Oil versus Jawsus. Pretty big guys, recently coming off some decent matches, so maybe some of the proof here, Jeff.
Yeah, they both always seem to have good matches, if not get the results to match. So, two top competitors, and see what happens. I guess. Satterfield. I mean, I think you're being a bit delusional there. I think, there's levels to this game. And I think Jimmy Fantastic is way above the level of Satterfield.
Yeah, he would only ever impersonate someone if he could directly get a title shot that he didn't deserve. There's no real value in maybe if 6 Feet Down Under gets themselves into the title picture, that could be a thing you could be concerned about. But something tells me Something tells me Jim's got bigger fish to fry right now.
God, I do like this entrance.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 239 pounds, the Olympian.
Oh boy. It's not as good as Dave's.
Yeah, but no, I mean, what can really compare to Dave?
Nothing. It's a shame he's only on Stand Firm and World Class, isn't it? It'd be good if he was on every single show, every single match even. Dave. Ah. Wow. The complete opposite of Bezel's then.
From London, weighing in at 220 pounds, King Jesus.
Jay owes us.
Jay does Oz us.
I like the Jaws things that he's got there. Yeah. Although Crusher's got a really good entrance. As does Theresa Main. I think Theresa Main, well no, Bezel's entrance is great. I really do like Theresa Main though.
All right, and here we go.
Bezel's ring attire is amazing. Well, Night Demon, if you think that, you shouldn't have stolen Morid. Speaking of which, now that they're a tag team, Moradam could have it back if he wanted, couldn't he? We'll have to ask him if he prefers the gelding scissors or the old.
I think his current entrance is better. And here we go. Otter Oil trying to take advantage of the Extreme Rules format.
He's got a sledgy.
He did grab a sledgehammer and get sledged by it. And that's all that we're going to see from that, probably.
Well, there you go. Sister Sledge. Oh, what a counter.
Oh, nice counter.
Just like balls. Cut the balls off. And I like the chainsaw.
Crossface applied.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Otter Oil here.
Vicious snake. He's tall, isn't he, Joseph?
Yeah, he's very tall.
Well, that's like a rock bottom almost, isn't it? Something.
Oh,
like
well, this is a lazy man's rock bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but here we go.
Yeah. If the Big Show did the rock bottom, that's what it'd be.
Yeah, that's about right.
Sorry, I cracked myself up with that. Oh dear me. Oh dear, what have you done there?
What the fuck is
Fault
happening?
force. What even is that?
I don't know. Fall for his hack the Matrix. Somebody ban him.
Yeah. Fault force the hacker.
Boom. And back in the ring, the match is still going on, Jim.
Yeah, something's happening.
Yep.
No problem, fault force. Oh, and Art Royals here, getting something out from another ring.
Yeah, sure is. And it's a table. Oh, we have seen this be used poorly before. And looks like once again.
Oh. He's unsure what to do. Give him a massage. Ho-ho. Violent neck massage. That's a nice move, isn't it?
Yeah, gut wrench suplex. Oh, but counters with the dragon screw. And now Jaws is standing tall.
As always. I'm totally whiffing on that kick. Targeting the leg. Maybe he's going to be trying and get this ankle lock on that he supposedly does, but he seems to always just do the Olympic slam, doesn't he, rather than the ankle lock.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
The gator roll.
Some dry humping. Yeah, but he probably... Jaws probably is the JFW wrestler with the shiniest head, yeah.
I would posit Fault Force for that.
Yeah, but he's got hair, hasn't he? So there's not as
The grease shines through the hair, Jim.
Well, yeah, there's no contest if you're going to count the lubed up boiled egg. Whoa, the strength of what Royal there.
Water Oil sending Jaws into the corner. Time to mount a comeback for him. Nope, maybe not.
Wow, what a hard Irish whip that was.
Yeah, absolutely. Jaws is known for being hard and Irish. What was that? Did you just spring a leak? Oh, and that's it. The chin lock.
What the
The fucking chin lock has ended the match. Otter Oil taps out, and that one ends about as quietly as it began.
Wow. What on earth? What on earth was that?
Yeah, that was two guys not making a great case to climb up the rankings as JFW. But
Yeah.
hey, you can't take away the win from Jaws as he did come out and compete and win the match. That is the barest minimum, and he has achieved it.
Yep.
Fucking chin lock.
Wow, that's rough. That's rough for Otter Oil, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't want to say humiliating, but it was pretty humiliating. Is Is it the main event next? Oh no, there's another tag, isn't there?
I don't know. I mean, that was probably about what we're going to get from the main event anyway. But no, we have a real match next. 6 feet down under versus Das Hot. Two other teams that are really trying to make a claim that they should be right back in the Two Heads Championship competition. But you know, that win by Dance Dance Revolution earlier really muddied the waters. Someone coming out of this could have a shot at it.
Yeah, that's pretty. These are definitely some of the top boys, some of the top teams here, aren't they? Yeah. Very interesting to see what happens.
One thing is for sure: when this show started, it was no question that Dress for Business were the best tag team without belts in the tag division, and now it's hard to say. Not so sure.
Yeah, Dance Revolution looked great. And I'm sure one of these teams will look great, or maybe even both of them.
Yeah. But hey, Lemon is good. I know representative from Dress for Business is in the audience. You know, he's a very level-headed guy. Probably understands that this competition is top-notch stuff, and that he doesn't have to take it personally.
I'm sure that's what he thinks.
Yeah.
Hello, Cocky, or should I say G'day, Cocky?
G'day, Cocky.
Burn it down.
To the ring. At a combined weight of 540 pounds.
Yes, Lemon reacting about as well as you would expect.
Yeah, it's almost word for word what I would have expected from him.
Oh dear.
Well, what can you say about 6 feet down under, Jim? Really came out of nowhere and did suffer a loss last week, but they've put on a hell of a show since debuting at Money in the Ass. Good day, Nick and Night Team, and forces to be reckoned with. I think they have a lot ahead of them.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been very impressive in a very short space of time. And now they're taking on one of the old guard, the original Two Heads champions, Das Hats.
Yep. And I will say, when Das Hats had the titles, I felt like they didn't care or even want it. But since losing it, they've done pretty much everything they can to prove that they do want those titles back. They've just got a long road to drive down now after suffering a loss at Money in the Ass.
Yeah, absolutely. That has sent them down the order, the pecking order a bit. They didn't cheat that. They didn't cheat Lemon is good. They didn't cheat. They won fair and square with that count out.
And Cowboy Lane Fury, the bad guy.
Oh, I don't think we'll ever see Jimmy Min-Max-tastic and Skurametso in the ring together on the same side, let alone representing Jim and myself in a match. That's just not something that's going to happen. But Jaws is no disrespect whatsoever to you. You won that match fair and square and definitely outperformed Otter Oil. Congratulations.
Yeah. You really
Beating Otter Oil is definitely a big deal in the JFW. We've been talking about that for weeks.
Yeah. You definitely did well. You definitely did better than the guy who tapped out to a chin lock.
Hey, Flicky, how we doing? We're doing all right now. We have 6 feet down under and Das Hot about to shake up the. Well, that was weird. About to shake up the Two Heads tag division a little bit. Winner coming out of this with a little bit of clout to join Dress for Business and possibly more importantly, Dance Revolution at the top of the charts.
Yeah, absolutely. No
Well,
balls,
God,
never taken.
I just need to remind you that neither myself nor Jim are professional wrestlers. We are merely commentators, and all we can do is call the action ahead of us. If you want a match against a member of the JFW, you're going to take that fight directly to them.
Oh, look at this move. Whoa!
Yep. And the Undead Twins, even though they're not related nor look anything alike, are taking over this match. Well, maybe not. Brainworms. Brainworms settled in the zombified brain of Night Demon, letting Oriolensis get the upper hand. And now he is tagged in Lean Guerra, and Das Hot is back in control.
Yeah. Yeah. That's something, isn't it?
Yeah, and Flicky Flack echoing the JFW universe, calling for 6 feet down under to be at the top of the tag division. Very popular since coming on the scene. But we've seen those riding high fall before. Just ask J5 what Satterfield, the anchor, did to the run of the Unnatural Snackers and into the abyss of mediocrity.
Yeah, he sunk him, didn't he? Satterfield.
Can you really call it mediocrity? That might be being a little bit too generous. They're downright terrible now. I can't remember a single inflection point where they just fell off either. It just seemed to happen. Satterfield probably speaking a bit too loud and getting themselves into this position.
By the way, did you say anchor or wanker? I guess both.
I don't remember, but either of those would work in this case.
It's Satterfield. You are not better than Sexton's Bones and Mr. Throw, actually, Johnny Five, because they've been feature endeavoured. They are no longer with the JFW in the tag division or in the singles division. They are no longer employed in JFW.
Don't be sour, Lemon. We've been praising Dress for Business too.
Oh! It's the
Oh, look at this though, the quick AA, and he gets it, stalls it out, and in for the pin, but he's right.
And it was so
just
early
the
as
two.
well.
A little too early.
So early. Selling concessions. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Ooh, Ori Lenses, the cunty wizard, trying to get a dig in there, missed, but at least he tried. Ooh, cheeky counter from Gdanik.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, beautiful gut wrench suplex there.
Probably
no, that would be Fash, I believe.
No. Yeah. I guess Fash. Yeah, Fash was the first one, or the Christmas Man, depending on if you count that.
Well, that was before the universe.
Yeah, that was before the universe, but he did get his contract revoked.
Inverted atomic drop by Lean Guerra to the undead.
And another one.
Yeah, 2 in a row.
He might not be alive, but it looks like he's still got balls. This is not the main event, no, Marcel. The main event is to follow this, and it's an amazing match between the biggest, baddest man, biggest, baddest man on the planet. Well, I say man, the monster, the myth, the legend, Crusher, versus our valiant hero, Jimmy Fantastic.
Yep. Nice, J5.
That's what happens when you won't sleep with Jibs. Oh, dear. That was a bad bit of taunting from Lean Gary. He gets suplexed to fuck.
Sure did, and here comes 6 feet down under. Oh, look at this big Uranagi.
Unagi.
It's not an Unagi.
that great martial artist awareness from Gadenik.
Oh, but here we go. Big power bomb coming. Nope. I don't know what that was, but it was pretty cool.
It did, yeah.
And now you can hear the audience getting behind. Here comes another senton. Boom. Hits it. It's a lot of dead weight falling on you, Jim.
Yeah. Literally.
Get it? Because he's undead. Dead weight.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, brilliant. That's why I said literally. It was brilliant.
Because he's a zombie, so he's dead.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah.
A dead weight. It's like a phrase.
You're funny.
No, J5 was pretty good too.
Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah.
But he didn't do a swan dive, so. Nah, Lemon, if you don't get it by now, you're probably never going to get it.
Oh, God.
Look at this. Big tag team maneuver there. The inverted drop into the big boot. Little blood spit for good measure, and keeps going back to those stomps. Oh, the knee stomp. We've seen that in matches before, Jim.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, boy, but now he's not going to be able to get a pinfall holding those ropes.
I tell you what, Lean Gary's getting fucking done over here. He's got to make the tag to Oriolensis.
Yeah, but Night Demon's going to want to get him nowhere. Yeah, and here we go. Suplexes him further away from that corner. Lean Gary trying to crawl over there, but Night Demon all over him right now.
Oh, boy.
Look at this domination. Oh, this could be real. This could be a horrible loss for Das Hots if they can't come back in this one. And Lean Gary is getting savaged.
Absolutely. Oh, my God. Busted him open as well.
Yep. Oh, boy. Oh, now he's looking for the AA.
Oh, this is going to be all over, surely.
Well, we gotta see if we can protect the pin. They do struggle with that from time to time. Here comes Gadenik, a little late though.
Ooh.
Yeah, good job by Oriolensis, but he pays for it. Get that pin in, run one more time right now. Just go pin him. Oh, bleeding profusely from the forehead.
Whoa, what a suplex again.
Big German suplex. Night Demon's got to be thinking about another pin after all of this. Oh, I thought he was going to hold that for the pin, but he doesn't. Still doesn't go for the pinfall. Oh, this could be a mistake. Yep, and here comes the counter. And now Oriolensis has recovered.
Oh,
look at that. Beautiful falling suplex. But he puts him right in the corner to tag out. Doesn't give him the chance, though.
Just one big
gosh.
power bomb.
Big power slam. Or power bomb. But he's got to get him out of that corner. There we go. Kind of. Another power bomb coming. Man, Lean Gary is getting just annihilated.
He really is. Another one.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Someone stop the match. Oh, and this could be it. The Boston Crab. The full Boston Crab.
Oh.
No, it doesn't work. He probably should have just gone to the half and reprogrammed him and paid him to tap out early. That's how we've seen that at matches before.
Don't know what you're talking about. There was no accusations that EAB have been reprogrammed there. I don't know what you're talking about. He's just beaten fair and square by a far superior competitor.
Oh, Jim, I never mentioned DAB. Whatever you're thinking over there, that's just guilty thoughts on your side.
Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book, coming out with some bullshit like that. We know exactly what you were talking about, you dirty demon.
Jim, I'm just talking about the long and storied history of professional wrestling. And in this particular case, you seem to think that the only instance of a robot being reprogrammed and then tapping out early to a half Boston Crab was a week ago at Money in the Ass main event by Jimmy Min-Max-tastic over the Extra Arms bot. That's crazy talk. Gdanik, I don't know what he was thinking there.
No. Oh, and this is going to be a good time to tag out. Come
Yeah, I
on,
would
Lindo.
still really like to see Lean Garrett tagging out here, and he just isn't.
But here's
but
the Tombstone pile driver.
Yeah, oh my gosh. No way, this could be it, though. No, he's going for the tag out instead. Smart maneuver. But now Oriolensis really needs to lay it on here.
Yeah, he's fresh, isn't he? Fresh as a daisy. He's got to be. He's got to come in here and smash the fuck out of them. Technical term.
Smash the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Oh, and what is Lean Garrett doing now? Just came in the ring to yell at Gdanik, I think.
Oh, the back rake.
Rakes the back. A little bit rough when he's wearing clothes, but hey, still worked. And the cunty wizard himself starting to take over Gdanik.
Comfortable back myself. Sorry, dosing off
this.
there.
That's all right, Jim. I know you're just trying to prepare yourself for the main event. You
I love
know
this
it's going to
move.
be a snooze fest as much as I do. Oh, the falling back elbow by Oriolensis as he drills Gdanik, and we both agreed on that statement about the main event being terrible. And here we go, a 2 count, but Gdanik kicks out. He's going to have to power out of this and try and tag out of the ring.
No, the main event's going to be the greatest main event in Claw history, probably, seeing this is the first one that Jimmy Fantastic's in.
And there is the fast tag, Jim. Oh, look at there, hot tag. And now Night Demon is in and beating up on Oriolensis. This is some exciting action.
It certainly is, yeah. He needed to make that tag to Gdanik, and now
Absolutely.
Night Demon's in. And
Oh, dear. Oh, Night Demon, no. Oh, Night Demon, no.
that's all.
Oh, no. Well, oh, no, but he seems to have recovered from the brainworms. Incredible stuff by Night Demon. This truly is a main event to be talking about, and anything following it has got to be considered just a dumbass dark match for one person to sit backstage and masturbate to.
What a thing.
Oh, and look at this. Oriolensis is gearing up to end it. Could we see the 150 Cyan Dream?
150 Cyan
Nope.
Dream. No.
I don't know. I fucking whatever. Oh, no, but he goes in for the figure 4 instead. Oh, Night Demon. Can he fight out? Can he fight out? He's right in the middle of the ring. Oh, he's going to reverse it. He's reversed it on Oriolensis. Look at this. But Oriolensis drags his feet out of it.
Oh.
And here we go. Underhook. Something or other. Oof. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
no, Gdanik was still on the outside there. He couldn't not get it, could he? But Night Demon somehow managed able to reverse the pressure there. Incredible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we had to make time for this bullshit.
Oh god, I hate
Don't
it.
punch him, Maury. Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Night Demon. You came back. Now do cool shit again, like this. There we go. Much better. Beautiful. Oh,
God, that's
plants him.
brutal. Wow, how
Just
slow
the
is
2 count.
how
Very close. Lee Garrett did not get down in time to break that up. That was all Oriolensis.
Yeah. Oh, so slow from Lean Gary. Oh my god, he's the
Oh.
third AA of the match. Oh, but
No, Oriolensis fights out of it.
Into a
Oh.
DDT.
Beautiful move by Oriolensis. And here we go. Das Hot saying they are not done at the top of the pack, but Night Demon and Gdanik 6 feet down under have something to say about that. What a match, Jim. What a match.
Incredible stuff. Oh god, he's biting his head.
He is. Oh, God, he's busted him open with the bite.
Oh,
Ref
God.
didn't see it or something. Even though he's looking right at it.
Brutal suplex. Jesus. Oh, the dragon scream. Probably should have done them before he went for the figure 4.
Yep.
Not the sharpest tool in the box, old Oriolensis.
Well, he's effective, though.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. And the pin on Night Demon. No one
This
coming
is
in to
it?
help.
Oh!
No, Night Demon kicks out again. Yudanik must have known. Didn't even lift a finger to help him.
Wow. I thought, it's the 150k
Oh.
dream.
The 150k dream locked in.
This is
And
it,
Night
surely.
Demon, a man who doesn't breathe, being asphyxiated. Oh, no, does not end the match. Somehow hangs on. Coriolensis will reset, tags out to Lean Guerra.
But
Looking real bad for 6 feet down under now. Oh, quick pin, though. Well, it's a good thing they tagged out and tagged in there. Lean Guerra, a little bit fresher, able to lock in that pin. But, oh, boy, Yudanik doing nothing about it. Unsure, so here we are. Struggles early, 6 feet down under. Lemon is good, can exhale because there's one less team crawling up his ass.
Oh, that was great, wasn't it? Oh, dear.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Gorilla Mezzo, and that is it for CAW. What a show! And good night, everyone. Jim, back to you.
Oh, you dirty bastard, Gorilla Mezzo, and you, Bezel.
Oh, I forgot there's one other. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's one more match to get through. If anyone wants to head out, now's the time. Don't bother liking and subscribing. Don't stay fantastic.
No, make sure you like and subscribe for sure, and watch on Twitch as well. If you're not watching on
See,
Twitch.
that is the end of the stream and the end of the VOD. All right, here we go. Crusher versus Jimmy Fantastic. Something tells me that we will only be doing this for a couple minutes.
I don't know why you would say that. Crusher, of course, is a hellacious competitor. He's one of the greatest of all time. Look how big he is. Look how fast he is. Look how strong he is. He is an absolute monstrosity. And then Jimmy Fantastic, he's got to fight against all the odds here. Completely outgunned. On an alien show to him as well. He's a higher weight class. The odds are stacked against Jimmy Fantastic here. This has got to be the hardest match anyone's ever had in JFW history all time.
But the Min-Max Tastic stacks the odds right back. And if you're calling Crusher the greatest of all time, the only thing he is an actual literal fucking goat.
Well, look at this. He's got the best
Does
entrance.
have a good entrance. Yep, sure does.
Making his way to the ring from wherever he wants.
Crusher.
Weighing in at 640 pounds.
Oh, I love it. Fucking Crusher. Brilliant. Look at that face. He means business tonight. Crusher. I love Crusher. Yeah, the rope spasm thing was better in 2016, to be honest, but still good.
That's his actual head bezel. I don't know how he'd do that, but
Yeah, this is his head. This is his real head. I don't know why you guys are saying he's going to take off his horse head. This is his real head. He can't take off his real head. Oh baby, here we go. Get your fucking Kleenex out. Oh. Oh god, I need the champ. Oh.
And his opponent,
Oh god.
upon time, England, weighing in
yep.
at 200.
Ironically, Crusher's the most lifelike combat. Oh. Oh, everyone's hero. Look at this. What a specimen. Wow.
JFW audience screaming hashtag not my champion right now. Unbelievable.
Well, one ugly bastard has said it.
Yeah, but that is in fact emblematic of the greater opinions of the JFW universe. Out comes Jimmy Fantastic, the current person with the extra arms belt around his waist, but I cannot call him a champion in good faith. And
well, I can.
Dave
The extra
agrees
arms
with-
belt champion. The extra arms champion. What an absolute legend. Hero. Glorious compare. Look at that. What a hero. That's all I can say.
Oh boy. And look at that, the crowd echoing Skuro. Dave agrees. And the always classy and wonderful Satterfield, who really knows his stuff, excellent competitor in the JFW. He knows exactly who should and shouldn't be the champion right now.
Yes, Jimmy Fantastic beat Extra Arms Bot straight up in a evenly matched, totally even match that Jimmy Fantastic completely outclassed him in and beat him with a half crab. Christ, look at that move.
Liam Guerra, I think Jim, my co-partner here, is kind of having some issues explaining what happened only a week ago. There has been a lot of action since, but the best way for you to find out exactly why Jimmy is wearing that belt and calling himself a champion, even though no one agrees, is to go to YouTube or JimmyFantastic.com and check out all of the JFW action, including our last pay-per-view, Money in the Ass, just a week ago.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you very much, Gorilla Metzler. You're brilliant at this.
Yeah, anything to shut you up, stroking out Jimmy. Yeah, he kind of does copy.
Oh God, sent to the outside by the brute force of Crusher.
Yeah, looks a little bit of surprise in Jimmy's eyes there as he tumbled over those ropes. Looks like he might have paid off Crusher, and Crusher just might have stabbed him in the back, thinking, you know what, I'm a wild fucking animal, I'll do what I want. And all of a sudden, Jimmy in for a fight he did not expect to have to go through.
Wait there. Fucks.
Oh boy.
You bunch of cunts. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh Christ, look at this fucking powerbomb. Oh, his back gave
Oh
out!
no, his back suspiciously given out. Was he possibly given ketamine before the match, a commonly known horse tranquilizer? And now all of a sudden Jimmy coming back. Shades of druggings in the Olympics back in the 80s.
That's ludicrous. I don't know what you're talking about. This has been dominant stuff from Crusher. Just that one thing he's failed at, and everything else has been one-way traffic. Look at that chop. For fuck's sake, G5. Oh, look at that stomp there. Oh my God. Poor Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. The entire
Crusher.
JFW universe must be rallying around the great Jimmy Fantastic now. This is so unfair having to fight such a huge guy as Crusher. Come on.
The resounding silence should tell you all you need to know about how deluded you currently are, Jim.
Wow.
Well, ref taking about an hour to get a pinfall. No surprise there.
Oh, good stuff, Jimmy. You can do it. Oh, look at that. Brutal DDT. He's feeling it now. Whew.
And
Oh,
this
boy.
is shades of every other Jimmy match ever, where he gets his ass kicked for the majority of the match, and then the numbers don't lie, and they spell
Ultimate
disaster.
splash.
Yep, and now here comes the rock bottom, I'm sure. Nope, maybe doesn't even need it.
Oof, nearly.
Ooh, lingering 2 count there.
So close. Ultimate 2Ks. How dare you? How very dare you? Cocky. Oh, well, he's already won with a half trap. Now he's going to try and win with a camel clutch, but that's not
Yeah.
so bad.
Oh, that didn't work out for him.
He should have stuck to the half crab, shouldn't he?
That was a new counter to the camel clutch.
Yeah.
What is Crusher doing? Sends him for a run.
Misogynist. That's pretty good. Oh god, what a right hand.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty funny.
Holy shit. Alright, good. Well done, Jim. Get in the ring. Smart. Smartest guy in the JFW, isn't he? Jimmy Fantastic. The way he cleverly won the title. Genius, really. Easy kick out. I don't know what you're talking about, Cocky.
Cocky, he was healed from day one. If you didn't see that, I don't know what to tell you. But here we go. Crusher really taking the Jim O, sending him right into that post. Oh, the shoulder. And just stomping down on Jimmy Min-Max-tastic. But again, we're just a rock bottom away from this match ending exactly as we all expected to.
Well, I think we all expected Crusher to win. Look at the size of him. Absolute
Literally
size
no
of
one
this
expected that. Oh,
size
here
of
we go.
this thing. It has been a one-sided crushing. Look at that, the weight of him as well. My God. Oh! There you go. Because you've got to have a special...
We've been dying for someone to put someone through the announce table lead here. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, you've got to have a special skill and not everyone's got it. I don't know how many people have got it, but not everyone. So only certain people can do it for sure. Oh, look at this. And Crusher on his knees is the same height as Jimmy Fantastic standing up. Ridiculous. Oh, what a big boot. Taking his head off there. This has been ridiculously one-sided.
This is pretty much every single Jimmy Fantastic match we've ever seen in which he didn't pay or hack a robot to throw a match.
Well, now you're definitely talking about that match against EAB.
Well, yes, because I'm referring to the history of Jimmy Fantastic's matches. But here we go, in some serious trouble right now. Sure would be something.
Oh, boy. Oi! Yes, he did it!
Here comes the rock bottom, everyone.
He did it, everybody! He did it! Oh, look at that! The uppercut as well! The strength to throw him into the air like that, and that's the perfect uppercut. Oh, robbed. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Make it a 3. Grabbing the bull by the horns there. He's got those little horns above his eyes, like between his eyes and his ears. He's just got little horns.
He has to file them down to be able to compete in JFW.
Yeah.
We might allow fully armored knights and unlimited ball shots and everything else, but we won't allow horns on a Minotaur.
Yeah. Or even a bull's head.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What's this? Oh, the JFW staple.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh god, I thought he was going for a half crab then. Terrifying.
We've seen that on matches before.
We have indeed. Oh my god, this is it. Oh!
Jim, stop trying to force drama here, man.
Oh god, that was so close.
It's so disingenuous to our audience.
Wow, look at Gorilla with the big words. Oh, it isn't disinglorious though, is it? He's very glorious, is Jimmy Fantastic, everyone's favourite wrestler, and somehow kicking out again versus Crusher here. Oh, Gorilla. Oh, look at that! Another uppercut. That has got to be it. Incredible stuff.
Well, at least they made it look convincing this time.
That was incredible performance. Well done, Jimmy Fantastic.
Shocking stuff there. Jimmy Fantastic beating the fuck. Oh, and look at this. Well, what's going on here, Jim?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the fix is in, folks. The fix is in. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable. What a sham. What a disgusting blight upon the honorable sport of professional wrestling. That man has a title and calls himself champion, though none in the audience need to. It's just to serve his own fancy and that of owner Mr. James McMahon. I'm Gorilla Mezzo, and I'm absolutely fucking disgusted with this. Good night, and get fucked.
Well, what a glorious finish that was. Well done, Jimmy Fantastic. The fucking absolute legend. Congrats to him. Very happy for him. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.